and welcome to Between the Lines. I'm Leah Woodford, your host, and with me today is amazing award-winning author Marie Joy, Buddy the Soldier Bear. Wow. When I heard your story, and you're a military mom, can you tell me about that experience? Tell me about your son and the way you would take care of soldiers.
Well, I grew up as a military brat like you, but my oldest son joined the military shortly after, everything with 9/11, and it was 2003, but I can't explain the feeling of sending your child away to war. And he was deployed 5 times in a 7-year period, and I kind of had to do something to deal with all this, and I said, well, I'm just going to start sending care packages. And it took up most of my time, but it was good because then I didn't have to think about it. I had a mission myself to do it, and people would donate things like Beanie Babies, whatever they donated, we put in the packages. And I used to sometimes look in the packages and go, gosh, if I could only mail myself there and I could go visit my son. And the first time he was deployed, it was 10 of them total that we sent care packages to. And that was really doable and manageable. I had a lot of generous friends that helped with the donations. But the second time he was deployed, there was 150 that he sent me a list of. Yeah. But it all worked out. So many generous people, and I would write a letter to each of the soldiers as well, and so now I have about 150 sons. But I used to dream of sending myself in the package, but then I thought, I had that light bulb moment. I was like, oh, these little bears, wouldn't this make a great story for kids about the bear going on the journey in the care package, going on adventures with the soldiers? And that's where Buddy the Soldier Bear was born.
It is so beautiful, the illustration. But what I liked when I heard your story, and that it was actually illustrated by a soldier with PTSD.
Well, I don't know that he has PTSD, but he served with my son, and I think to a certain extent they all do, but when he got out, he went to art school and he would post things online, drawings, paintings, and I thought, wow, he's really talented. So when I asked him, I said, Brandon, would you be interested in illustrating this book? And he said, well, sure, tell me the story. And when I told him the story, he laughed and he said, Marie, you don't realize we lived the story. You're the woman in the story who bought the bear and sent it. You sent me a bear.